Well, hello everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play of Singularity Escalation, episode 290. And if you were watching last week, basically this particular game was continuation from last week's, and it was a continuation from one I done 20 episodes ago, when I didn't talk over it, so I'm just going to talk now, and I'm actually watching this through my editing program, so it's a bit blurred to me, but it won't be blurred when you watch it. And also I just had a quick focus in then on one of my dreadnoughts, see where he was being built. And at the moment, you can see it's 4 players, non-player characters, do for free, CPU, one we class them as, all on normal, one's out, every man for himself. As you can see, even though I'm currently top right now, I am kind of stuck in that corner, where the one in the bottom right corner, I believe, is out. So we have the other two, and it looks like Baker, even though I would say Baker, even though I would say Baker is the weakest on the leaderboard there, I think he's got the most ground. And here's Orange coming back here, as you can see. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I was thinking at this point. I think I just wanted to push out a little bit, maybe knock him down a bit. I actually feel it's going to be a mistake. At the time, I wasn't thinking that, obviously. I thought, if I get out there, I have a new Dreadnought, I need to get some XP. Because again, if he's level 4, level 5, he's going to last and be a lot stronger than a level 1. So, as you can see why I think it's a mistake, as you can see, my little ones on my army is getting wiped out pretty darn fast. And like I said, watching this, talking over this during my editing program, it's blurred, so I can't tell the actual numbers up there properly. But you can see, is that about, I don't know, 10,000, whatever. Basically, it looks like I've got about 400, again, it could be wrong because it looks blurred, 400-ish to 1,000 odd people, and it's going down pretty fast. Well, my one army. This is why I think it was a mistake. At the time, I didn't. But I think at this point, I was probably like, well, if I can kill this part, I've already committed. Time to pull away. They're all going to die at this point, except for my Dreadnought. So if I can at least get some of these things that are shooting them down. But look, I'm losing like the whole army. I think I should have stayed back. See, my Dreadnought level's like, yes! He gets his healing drone. Okay, that was worth it right now. But I think, again, I'm trying to remember because it's going to happen in a minute. I think the other took advantage of that and I screwed up here. But we'll see if I'm remembering right. Again, I'm doing the talk over on the 3rd of the 21st. So, 21st of March 2022. Recorded this. I don't remember that day, but it was probably last week. So probably just over a week ago, maybe 2 weeks. But I think it was last week when I actually did this game. So, and again, next week. Oh, see, there's some white showing up down there. So next week, depending what people have commented on, or if no one's commented, what I've decided, or take consideration on your comments, we might have another Ash episode, Ash's Singularity. I might do the tower defense game of Ash's. I might even have another complete game to do instead. Another game completely different to this. I don't know. We'll see how we come. If Ash's 2 Miracles have been released, like I said last week, I think it's probably 2-3 years off that. But if Miracle were released, I'll be doing that instead. But like I said, I think that's 2 or 3 years off, so I very much doubt, almost like 99.9% sure it won't be Ashes 2 next week. I would love it to be wrong, and it would be that. Because if you remember, I used to say with Galciv 3 series, because I did a bunch of them at once, so it takes me into April. Oh, I can't wait for Galciv 4 to come out. You know, I know they're working on it, but they probably won't announce it to next year minimum, probably 2 years from now. And then as soon as I stop recording that, I think it was a week later they announced it was coming out in about 2 weeks on Epic Store to actually play an early access type thing. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. And obviously that stuff's still going up now until April. So you probably see me more likely say that in that because I did them around March, I believe, last year. And then I've scheduled them since out to April. Okay. So I was trying to, what was my idea here? Oh, I've dropped to Baker. So obviously when I attacked Orange, I've knocked them down, but also the damage is to me, not me down. And that's why I think what I attempted early was a huge mistake. You see, I'm getting my army back, but I'm now 2nd strongest. And Orange, I've really knocked them down. I think I gave the lead to Baker at this point. When obviously I wanted Orange and Baker keeping themselves down while I grew. But I thought, well, if I can get him out there, he gets XP, he gets stronger. If the Dreadnought comes at me, he can handle it because he's a stronger Dreadnought theoretically. He's level 1, level 2, maybe level 3. So I'm trying to come out here again. I'm trying to have him lead so he can take the shots and he can get the XP. Because then if they come at me with a level 1 Dreadnought, my level 3 theoretically should be able to win. they come at me. That's what my thinking is. So because for me right now, he's the only thing in comparison. The other little bit of the army is not really anything other than supporting him. But so if they're with him gone, they can wipe that bit of the army out easy if a dreadnought shows up. So that's my logic here, at least what I'm doing. But I think I might push too much, trying to get his XP up for us. Because like I said, his XP here is, it's good, but his actual army is not, because I'm losing them doing this. And I've got another dreadnought coming out here, another dready, but he's a level 1. So I think I'm getting a little bit more confident here, and I think that was a mistake. Because again, I'm also like, okay, if I can push a bit more, but I don't want to push too much, because if I get hit from the side by Baker or the oranges, I want me to get back quick enough. Of course, if your actual main base is gone, I forgot what they call them in this off my head. Of course, I'm not playing it right now, so I can't scroll up and click it to double check. But if that actually goes bye-bye, it's game over. I want to say Citadel for some reason, but I know it's not Citadel. Don't know why I want to say that. I'm thinking Mass Effect. Yeah, as you can see at the top corner, I don't know if I realise at this point, Baker just took that top corner. I don't know if I actually heard it. Well, obviously I would have heard it, but if I... You know, when you get deep into a battle, you don't really take notice of some things that show up. So in other words, I may not have consciously been aware at that point of it happening. Because look, I've not zoomed up there once to check at it. And I'm trying to send more down here to join them, it looks like. I'm also thinking Baker... Oh, look at where Orange is. Baker's really knocked him down. I'm also thinking the bottom corner is where Baker's main base is. I think that's what I was thinking at this point. Yeah, so see here. There it is. The spinny thing on the left which just showed up. I believe that's their main base. I think at the moment where my mouse is, I think I'm trying to look for it. You see how thick the base is, and I'm like, okay, there's too many. Don't want to lose the Dreadnought, especially with the second one being here, so I'm trying to get them out. And of course, your army gets behind them, so they kind of swing around and take the shots instead, and you lose your army, like so. But I think what happened in the top corner, I think, as you can see the little grey bits moving there, I think Baker took that off me, and then instead of pushing on me, they went right to go after the orange, how low orange is right now, because it's still in it. But I can't read that because, again, my editing program is blurred to me right now. But I believe they were sitting on something like 20 or 100 or something at the time. So it's like they weren't moving because they're basically crippled and they've got no resources. But they're trying to stay in it because he just hasn't quite finished them off yet. See, look, these like come from the side of me. Like they're trying to cut me off here. And I also like, okay, I need to get back for defence here. I need to get back to get an army together. And you see, I've added some more to it there. Look, and he's like, what are you three doing? What's I got to do here? Remember as well, this is my first full game back. Because this was done, like I said, last week. Before all the other games were the past 8, well, not 19 because we did this one, but from 80 episodes ago. I, at this point, had an... 15 minutes on a 2-player game that I didn't finish, well, I paused to do this full game and then went back for episode 2 to do that. When I say episode 2, I'm talking about within the last 20 episodes ago. Episode 2 of the actual series I've done, or the last 20 episodes. I'm just calling it episode 2 because I was like, I gotta do 20 episodes here, and it's, I believe it's 290 we said, didn't we? So whatever 20 episodes the number would be. I think, was it 270? 80, 90, yeah, probably 270, 271, something like that. So I think I've done 20 anyway, I have miscounted. Oh, I was going to say, did I lose a Dreadnought there? But there he's showing up on the screen at the bottom. Okay, so I'm like, I need Dreadnoughts now. My little things are taking too long, so even though it's going to drain my resources more, with them all kicking it in overdrive, maybe I can get this new Dreadnought out and I can... hang in there with 4 Dreadnoughts. And maybe that's enough to push down there and kill Baker off. I think that was my trailer thought at this point in time. Okay, what was I doing here? Oh, moving him a bit closer, so you know, keep the dreadnoughts close together so they can obviously fight. And as he noticed, he didn't really go down, just turned. It's like, screw you! What am I doing there? Oh, building more things. Yeah, at the same time, I think with them, most things I turn on repeat. Engineers I don't, I just like 30. Because my trailer thought is once I got 30 or 50, as long as none of them died, that saves resources and I don't need to have, you know, 100 of these things sitting here. Trouble is, I get into the point where he's killing them or the AI's killing them left, right, centre, so as soon as my 30, here's another 30, as soon as my 30, here's another 30, because I'm losing them like Billio. But I feel like if I just put it on repeat, I wouldn't be losing them, and I'd be sitting there with like 200 of them doing nothing, and it's taking resources away, especially when I'm minusing from actual military units that I need to physically beat the snot out of them. Well, that's why they are on repeat, because like I said, my army is pathetic right now. Without them 2 dreadnoughts, I've got nothing. Because like I said, 1 dreadnought, kill all them, a couple of the big ones with the little electric, kills all of them. He decides to hit us from the sky with one of them, again, storm attacks. That whole army's gone, with the exception of the dreadnoughts. But it looks like at this point, Orange moved up slightly down, but looks like at this, oh, he's moved down again. Okay, weird. Looks like at this point, Orange is basically out of the game. It's not eliminated, but all intents and purposes, he's gone. Baker's got all around me cut off. You can see a bit of Orange in the corner, so I think he's got him down so much. He's just not finishing him. He's like got him sitting there, and he's kind of just limping along, but he just hasn't decided to finish him yet. But I think for all intents and purposes, he's there. He goes. There he is. Now he has. So that's me and him, and I'm like, oh crap. Baker's gonna go full pelt at me, and as I say that, there they are, full pelt at me now. Looks like I got a few anti, yeah, not much, because of course I've been taking them out and I'll be able to build them quick. He's coming at me with all his air units. And of course a lot of them aren't air units. I do have anti-air coming out, but because I'm repeating, oh, look at them up there. I don't think I even noticed them before in the top, but then, but it's like with all the anti-air stuff, even though they're coming out, the repeaters are like 2 anti-air will come out, 1 medic, 4 the other ones, something else, then an anti-air will come out, and depending on where they are. Yeah, that's the thing, I worked it out, that's this main base there. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now, I'm looking at mine like, that looks the same, that must be it. That must be it. Because I'm thinking, I'm screwed, I'm dead. One last desperate effort here, the third one's out. Go for it. One last desperate effort. If not, he's going to slowly kill my dreadnoughts and I'll kill my main base and it's gone. We've lost. So this is my last desperate effort. With literally dreadnoughts because my army's gone. It's all for nothing now, basically. Because you can see, like, even the anti-air I got, there's not much. It's not killing them. And there's a dreadnought. I just said enemy dreadnought. So you see my most defences where the oranges were on the top right corner there. You can see like he's killing off all my extra, the stuff I'm doing there. Literally I had on there at the bottom of the screen. He's killing all that off. So I'm like, okay, I just gotta get down there. Hopefully he's got an army here. Hopefully they've moved away because they're attacking the oranges to kill the oranges off. And I can get straight in there and just kill his main base. Otherwise my base is dead. It's just a matter of time. I have not enough forces, and anything that pops out then is just killing right now. I don't have enough forces to get him out my base. It is like, no! That big army, that's the last thing I need. Well, that's the dreadnought they talked about. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I'm like, I can't see a fight, so you see I sped it up there. It's like, just go for it, go for it. It's all or nothing. I'm like, okay, what should I do here? Boom. I'm like, come on, I can do this. It's all or nothing. And then it's like, you gotta be kidding me, it's over, it's over. Don't have a chance. See, I even talking for instant repair. Because as soon as instant repair, it doesn't really seem to instant repair. I expect you hit that and it's like full health. Hit that full health. But as you see, it's not. I'm like, attack that, attack that. And they just get swarmed. I was like, if they're dead, it's game over. And look, they're not moving forward. And there's one dreaded gone. There's 2. I was like, didn't even touch it. It's over. And that's a dready. But overall, considering it was my first proper full game back though, it was fun. I did enjoy it. I just wanted a better outcome. A different outcome. But then again, out of 4, I was second. I died last, so it wasn't like he just kicked my butt like the Blues straight away and I was the first out. I was second. What did they say? Second the best. First the worst. Maybe it's school days. There's another dready. It was like it's just a matter of time. I think I'll let him kill it. I don't think I exit. Yeah, there it goes. I thought, let's give it on. And I thought very quickly, obviously I can't read, it's completely blurred, but for your benefit, I went through the things quickly just so you can see them if you want to see the end results. As you can see there, again, I'm on my editing program, it's blurred to me right now. Looks like I didn't go for the graphs though. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully, fingers crossed, next week, I don't know. Maybe it'll be Ashes, maybe it'll be something else coming up. But hopefully I have some feedback from you before then. But we'll see what comes out next week. Anyway, tune next week. Like, subscribe, that good stuff. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching. Watch more on the channel. Again, if I don't do Ashes next week, because I'm going to do another 4 months worth of stuff, maybe you turn around and I could come back to Ashes after that 4 months from now. We'll see. Anyway, or it could be Ashes next week. I don't know at this point in time. Again, 21st of March, doing the editing here. So, see you next time, everyone. Bye.